Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna be going to this place called Casa Di Amore, and it's an Italian food restaurant place. It's like maybe 10 minutes away from the strip, and we're gonna go eat some Italian food today because we want to change it up. We ate Mexican food last night, and today we want to try something a little different. So we're gonna try out this place. My brother went last time that he came to Vegas and he really liked it. So he told us, hey, let's go check it out because I like the drinks and I like the food. So we're gonna go see if it's true that this place is actually good. So let's get going. Right now that we're heading to the restaurant, I do want to tell you guys that if you come on the weekends, you will need a reservation. So make sure that you make a reservation before coming here, because if not, you will get turned away. This place gets very packed on Friday and Saturday night because they have live entertainment. They have someone playing a piano and singing music, so a lot of people like to come for this. So if you do decide to try out this Italian spot, make sure you get your reservations, you guys, because I'm gonna tell you guys what happened to me. So I drove to the restaurant, we were hungry, we were ready to eat, and the parking lot was packed, you guys. Like, look at all these cars here. We were like, oh shoot, this place is gonna be very popular, and we did not make a reservation. I honestly was not expecting it to be like this, especially because my brother, when he came, he said it was never packed, right? So we didn't make a reservation when we came today, and we showed up and it was packed. They told us if we wanted to wait an hour and 40 minutes, they can get us a table, but for now, they were fully booked. And I'm showing you guys how the restaurant looks right now. With all these people here, there was live music playing, and it was packed. So if you guys want to come to this restaurant, especially on a Friday and Saturday, make sure you make a reservation. We actually came back the next day because we still wanted to try out the place, right? But unfortunately last night we did have to go eat at a different spot because we were not gonna wait an hour and a half, right, to get a table. So make sure you make a reservation, especially if you come on the weekends for this spot. Today, of course, we had to come back the next day to try out the restaurant, so there was nobody here, you know. So this place really just gets packed on the weekends at night because they have live performance, right? So a lot of people want to see that. But we came back the next day, it was Sunday in the afternoon, and it was empty, you guys. So what a huge difference when you compare it Saturday night to Sunday afternoon, right? So at least we're excited because we're able to get the stroller in here, and there's not going to be a lot of people, and of course we are going to get some good service. That's always one of the good things when you go to a restaurant and there isn't a lot of people. You know that your server is going to be paying attention to you and all that. And the restaurant is really nice. Look at the tables. I'm really digging the Casa Di Amore logo on them. But we're going to take a look at their menu because there is a ton to choose from. I actually didn't know what I wanted to order because as soon as I got here, I just wanted to try a little bit of everything, especially because I had seen that the night before it was packed. So that told me that the food was going to be really good if there was a lot of people here. There was seafood, pasta, and much more. But ultimately, I did end up going for the lasagna, you guys. I'm just a sucker for lasagna. I really love the way lasagna tastes. My girl, my mom, my bro, they got different stuff so that we could share from what we ordered today. To get started, we got the silver slipper, and this is an alcoholic mixed drink, and it was actually very good. My brother recommended this drink because he said he liked it last time he came, and I did like it. After I drank it, I did feel a little tipsy, which was good. Another cool thing about this restaurant is that all around it, they have pictures of the old casinos, right? So like the Las Vegas Sands is right here, and the Desert Inn is over here. So I do like that they have these old pictures of old Las Vegas, right? The old silver slipper, and they actually have that slipper on Fremont Street. If you guys ever go to Fremont Street, you will see that slipper there. For an appetizer, we actually got the fried ravioli, and this is cheese ravioli breaded and fried, served with a side of the classic marinara sauce. And this was such a good appetizer. I really loved it, and so did everybody at my table. I just wish that they would have gave us a little bit more because the breading with the cheese and the marinara sauce on the side was very good. Definitely enjoyed this appetizer. They put a bunch of cheese in the middle. And when you're sitting inside this restaurant, make sure you take a look at your surroundings. That includes the ceiling, the walls, the floor, the tables, the chairs, because this place looks like it's kind of trapped in a different time zone, right? And that's cool. It's vintage, right? So I do like the ceiling, the squares, the pictures on the walls. It gives you that old school Vegas feeling, which is something that I really enjoyed. Next up, we also decided to order the garlic loaf, which was on the appetizers menu. And this was Italian bread stuffed with garlic, Italian seasoning, and melted mozzarella cheese. And I definitely enjoyed this appetizer a lot more than the fried ravioli. And the reason for that was because the bread was very soft and cheesy. So every time I was biting into the bread, I felt like I was just going into the world of wonders because it tasted so good. The only thing that would have made this loaf of bread a lot better was if they would have given me some marinara sauce on the side so I could have put some on the bread while I bit into it. But definitely enjoyed the garlic loaf bread. If you guys come here, I definitely recommend this one over the previous appetizer that I showed you guys. Both my girl and my brother decided to get the chicken Alfredo, and as you guys can see in the video, the plate was very nice. A bunch of pasta was on the plate with some chicken and some of the sauce. So definitely enjoyed this one. I did get to try it out. I did like how soft the pasta was, and I like how the chicken was cut up into little pieces so you weren't eating these big chunks of chicken with the pasta. But I definitely enjoyed the sauce from the pasta with the chicken. If you're a fan of chicken Alfredo, you can't go wrong with this one. And I'm very sad to report that I actually forgot to take a video of my lasagna, you guys. So I had to go to Yelp and find these pictures that other people took of their lasagna plate. But let me tell you guys that my plate looked exactly like this picture. The plate had a bunch of marinara sauce, a bunch of cheese on top, and it was a big portion of lasagna. Unfortunately, I did have to share it with my table also. So, you know, I didn't get to fully enjoy it. But this was the only video that I got to record, the aftermath, you guys. As you can see, as soon as my lasagna hit the table, my mom got some, my girl got some, my bro got some. I feel like I was just being defensive, and that's why I just ate the lasagna ASAP, and I forgot to take a video of it at the start. For dessert, we decided to order the tiramisu, and this was a sponge cake that was soaked in espresso and topped with mascarpone and dusted with cocoa powder. This was a very good dessert that we all enjoyed at our table. One of the things that we liked was that the sponge cake was really soft, so as soon as you cut it with the spoon, it would just come off and you could enjoy it. Of course, we were a big party at our table, so this actually didn't last us too long, so we had to order this chocolate cake over here. And the chocolate cake was moist cake filled with dark chocolate frosting, and we definitely enjoyed this one. We were just missing like a glass of milk to finish this cake, but we loved it also. So both of these desserts were a good choice. After eating some delicious Italian food, we actually decided to go see Mystere over at Treasure Island, and this is one of the Cirque du Soleil shows. I really enjoy watching this every time I come to Vegas. I always like to watch shows when I come, you know. I do like to gamble, but of course there is so much more to do when you are in Las Vegas. So I already saw this show like 10 years ago, but my girl has not seen this show yet, so I decided to bring her to check them out. She is also a Cirque du Soleil fan. I got her hooked to the performances, and she really likes it. If you've never seen any of the Cirque du Soleil shows, definitely make sure that you go watch one because they are a ton of fun to watch. There's so many acrobatics and good performances that they put on that you're just gonna love it. Of course, this Cirque du Soleil show is at Treasure Island, but they have more Cirque du Soleil shows all over the strip at different casinos, and this is how it looked when you stepped into the stage, you guys. Very nice, big. There was a lot of people here, a lot of people sitting and waiting, and they even had a little pre-show, which was cool. And I actually got lucky because the venue was not full. I actually got some seats that were closer to the stage. So you guys saw the first video, I was a little bit more back, and now I'm a lot closer. So this was such a cool upgrade that I got. I wasn't expecting it, but definitely enjoyed it, and I got to see the show from a very close angle, which was something that was very cool. Of course, the show is getting started and they do not let you record, so that was that. After the show, we did go to the gift shop. As you guys can see, they had that big snail that they had at the beginning of the show. They had shot glasses, they had shirts, they had a bunch of different things that were branded with the Cirque du Soleil logo for the Mystere show. So make sure you guys come watch one of these shows when you are in Vegas. And of course, the show is now over. It's almost 1 o'clock and it is time to go sleep. On Yelp, Casa Di Amore has 4.5 stars with 1,585 reviews, and I really enjoyed this restaurant. The food here was good. I mean, as you guys can see, I even forgot to take a video of the lasagna. That is how good it looked that I just had to dig into it. I also enjoyed the chicken alfredo, the desserts, the appetizers. Everything at this restaurant was really good, and of course, since there was no people here, I got some really good service. Our server was on top of everything. If you're enjoying this video, do me a huge favor and hit that delicious like button down below. And if you want to keep going on to more awesome adventures with me, make sure to subscribe. I post 2 new videos every single week that you're not gonna want to miss. This was Fox Checks, and I approve of Casa Di Amore and the Cirque du Soleil Mystere show.